There's no point in talking.
Why not?
Because I'm 19 and she's an officer. And I'm colored.
A South Florida story making national headlines. A teenage worker at Arby's accused of refusing to serve a police officer at the drive-thru. Tonight, that 19-year-old tells his side of the story. Good evening. I'm Erica Sargent.
And I'm Rick Folbaum. And listen closely to what he says, and then you can decide for yourself what you think happened in a story that is stirring controversy all over the country tonight. CBS 4's Carey Codd joins us live from the Pembroke Pines Arby's with more. Carey.
Rick, Erica, they say there's two sides to every story. We're finally hearing both sides of this story tonight. The Pembroke Pines police officer involved in this says flat out in her report that an employee here at the Arby's refused to serve her because she's a cop. But tonight, that employee tells us that did not happen and that the officer misunderstood a joke. What happened inside this Pembroke Pines Arby's restaurant Tuesday night? Was it an example of a diminished respect for police officers or a poorly timed attempt at humor by an employee? Kenny Davenport was working when Pembroke Pines Sergeant Jennifer Martin pulled up to the drive-thru. Sergeant Martin says the manager told her Davenport doesn't want to serve you because you are a police officer. Davenport said that he couldn't serve Martin, but not because she's a police officer. He said it was because he was so busy with other customers that he had to ask his manager for help. Davenport said that's when his manager made the unfortunate joke to Martin about not being able to take her order.
No, we don't hate cops. We don't hate anybody. We're just trying to get people out of the drive-thru.
But Martin wrote in a report that she felt uncomfortable and that she was concerned her food was tainted. The employees refunded her money, and her story took off on social media, accusing the employees at this restaurant of being anti-cop. It even set off a mini protest by police officers' wives outside the restaurant. The Police Benevolent Association called for a nationwide boycott of Arby's and a demand for greater appreciation of officers.
In August, with 13 officers killed in the United States, and nobody said anything about it. I think that the president needs to get to the podium and say that this needs to stop. That, you know, we need to put Ferguson behind us, Baltimore behind us, and we need to start treating officers with dignity and respect.
Officers' lives matter. Everybody's life matters.
Kenny Davenport's grandfather says he has respect for the police. He believes the episode is being blown out of proportion and centered on a dumb joke gone awry.
And somebody made a joke, and she just didn't take it the right way. She didn't understand that they were joking.
The police department says Arby's management apologized to the Pembroke Pines police chief and called the employee's behavior unacceptable. Arby's management said they would take appropriate disciplinary action against the employees if necessary. But Kenny Davenport maintains that neither he nor anyone else disrespected Sergeant Martin.
There's no point in talking.
Why not?
Because I'm 19 and she's an officer. And I'm colored.
That employee's grandfather told me that he would like to sit down with that female officer, try to make something positive out of this negative situation. I called the Pembroke Pines Police Department tonight to see if that would be possible. They told me they would look into it. We'll keep you posted on what happens. Live in Pembroke Pines, Carey Codd, CBS 4 News Tonight.
Carey, thanks very much. And we have just tweeted out the full interview with that Arby's worker. So if you want to watch the whole thing, just follow us at CBS Miami, and you'll see a link for the interview.
And now